I really wanted to make the reservation under the name Laser, but she just goes, "Is this Dennis?" Ooh, and I was just like, "How do you know that?" She's like, caller ID.
You dickhead.
I think the one Patrice on O&A clip you should watch before any is Patrice O'Neal describing Sci-Fi Network movies.
Oh man, that's a good one.
I vaguely remember that.
They go through the list of I think it was the top movies that had come out that year, and he's like, and Patrice would have to come up with the Sci-Fi Channel title for it. Like
So
the one
good.
was like Jurassic Park. He's like, Dinosaur Forest, because you know how
I do. I vividly remember this now. Yeah.
One of my favorites in that archive, it's in the early 100s. I know that a lady calls in who's like just annoyed with Patrice's blackness and the fact that he's on there at all. She's like, every time he's on the show, you have to talk about race. And of course, Anthony's like, oh, facts. And Patrice was like, it sounds like you're trying to figure out a way to call me the N-word. And she goes, I do not want to call you N-word. And just boom, drops it. And everybody goes, oh!
Well,
and she said it like 3 more times.
Was also
It was so good.
Remember when he had pissed Bobo off so much that Bobo was just getting so flustered? He was like, "Leave me alone, you big spade!" And everybody's just like, "What?"
Spade.
And at this point in time,
How old is this dude?
not
Bobo?
old. At the time, he was probably
using like a grandpa slur.
that's what they were doing to him. Because back in this time, I think he was in his mid-20s.
Yeah.
But,
He's got to be y'all's age, or if
even-
not a little older.
Yeah, but even at that time, it was that word was like a what?
It was old.
Prohibition era
Yeah,
racial
it's like
slur.
shit that our grandparents
Yeah,
said.
it's like a prohibition era racial slur.
Which
And-
means he's probably racist because he was around family members.
I mean,
yeah,
he's a New Yorker.
There you go. God.
So
yeah, he's
Yeah.
like a real New Yorker. So yeah.
So yeah, we just solved that
a
puzzle.
retarded New Yorker raised by those people.
You could just say New Yorker.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Age doesn't matter. Ethnicity doesn't matter. New York. All right, cool.
Another one of
Got
my
it.
favorite things about those old O&A episodes, and especially those, was there's a lot of great Jim on there. Some
Right,
of
that's why I fell in love
Jim's,
with him.
same. Some of Jim's and Chip too.
Yes.
Because of that, like some of Jim's
Dude,
wittiest
that
appearances.
clip you guys played when we were down in Virginia, the horse video.
Chippy's
Yeah,
mittens.
Chippy's mittens.
He sounds like a loving companion. He
I
said, "Ah." Oh, the one because he had other throwaway characters that only did 1 or 2 appearances, and those were always my
man.
favorite. Like his psychic woman, Marmalade Sally,
I don't know that one.
and it was basically Miss Cleo, but her name was Marmalade Sally.
Fuck yeah.
It's like, what the fuck, dude?
That's what made me fall in love with Ted Sheckler.
Mm-hmm. Ted Sheckler's great.
I would take him over Chip, but Chip is a better host of a show,
Yeah.
I'd say.
But-
And it's something along the lines of Chip was like it's theorized that Chip is Opie.
Yeah.
And if you listen to those old episodes, you're like, maybe
Yeah.
maybe he is.
Yeah.
Guy who can't host a show.
Hosting a show.
like somebody will be doing a read and he'll act like he's having a conversation.
Yeah.
Like answering a fucking whatchamacallit. What's
It's
it?
do you hate it when
A
your-
rhetorical
yeah,
question?
do you hate it when your balls are stuck to the side of your legs?
Oh yeah, I
It's like,
do.
Well, then try sheath underwear. I got 5 pairs. Just shit like that, and you're just like, yes, dude,
Yeah.
so good. But
Such gold
Mike,
in there.
Mike says he has a topic for us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Well, I want to preface the discussion with a story of something that happened to me, and I want to see A, what you guys would do in this situation, and B, has this ever happened to you?
Yes, it has. Keep going.
Good. Well, this happened to me
That's
at a
Chip.
show that you both were at.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we were all at this show. I'm not going to say the show. I'm not going to say the venue. I'm not going to say the time period.
Write it down on your phone and show me what it is.
I will. But I will say Dennis's old band Iron Price played this show.
I have a theory. Keep going. It doesn't matter.
Anyway, I walked to the ATM. No, earlier. I walked to the ATM just to take out maybe like
Couple bucks.
$40 maybe just to have cash on me.
Uh-huh.
And
Some walking around money.
Yeah. So I'm
I
at
need the pen too, asshole.
I'm at the cash machine
Okay.
and I'm waiting for my money to dispense, and I like look away for a minute, and then I look back down to like look to see if the cash is coming out, and I see a $20 bill like at my foot, like under my shoe. So I'm like, did the money fall out and like land on the ground? And like, did I step on it? And then it's like, no, like the machine's still dispensing your money. So I'm like, oh, somebody dropped a 20. So I reach down to pick up my free 20, and it's not a 20. It's like a fat fucking wad of 20s. It's like several $100s.
Whoa.
Like folded in a knot.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, oh shit. I'm like, I either found a band's dropped merch money.
Ooh, good point.
Or
How close was
or
this?
I found somebody took out a shitload of money at the ATM just before me
One
and
question.
like didn't realize they dropped
One question. In pertaining to where the venue, where is the ATM?
There's only the one, right?
It's towards like the front, like
Yeah.
the very
so
front.
it's in the venue.
It's inside.
Yeah.
It's like
It's
by
like-
the bar.
It's like you walk,
Okay,
like you're
okay.
in the front
So
door. It's
not
on
like
your
you went-
right.
So it's like you went 2 blocks down to a bank.
No,
No, it's
it was
literally
inside the
inside.
venue.
Okay.
So I will say I did the right thing. I went up to every band that was there that night, and I was like, "Hey, I just want to let you know, like, I just found a shitload of cash on the ground. Please check your money and make sure you didn't drop anything. Like, I hope you're gonna be honest with me if you tell me you lost money or not." And all the bands were like, "No, we're good." Like and I don't think I even said anything to you. I think it was like Travis or somebody. I was like, "Yo, are you guys missing money? Like, please let me know." And all you guys were like, "Nah, we're good. Like, we didn't lose anything."
Damn.
And then like the handful of like friends that I was there with, I'm like, "Did you lose any money? Like, did you go to the ATM and like drop your money or like not realize it?" And everybody was like, "No, we're all good. Like, we don't even have cash on us. Like, we're good." And I'm just like, "Okay, then it's mine."
Correct.
Yeah.
So 2 friends and I walked out and like took a walk down the block to count it, and it was like $500.
Nice.
Fucking sweet.
So I was like, "Damn." I'm like, I'm gonna hang out for the rest of the night and see.
It's Christmas in July, boys.
It was close to the holidays too.
Just see if someone's like walking around.
That's
strapped.
exactly what I did.
Yeah.
I hung out for the rest of the night, like watched the whole show, hung out for a little while afterwards. Didn't see anybody walking around in a panic. Didn't see anybody like. I even asked the bartender. I was like, "Did anybody come up to you and say like they lost money?" Nothing. So, you know, for all intents and purposes, like this money is now mine, unless like I figure out something like later on down the road where like somebody says they lost money and they're looking for it, which never happened. So yeah, like what are your rules? Like if and when you find like has a situation similar to this ever happened to you? And what are your like guidelines to it?
Yes, but it wasn't an ATM. I was at a. I walked up. I stepped up to a cash register, and the thing it was different. Made it different for me. It was a place I worked. I was just on break buying a cup of coffee, and next to where like the little need a penny take a penny thing was a wad of 20s. I think it was maybe $100. And I was just kind of like looking around. I was like, and I just said, "Who was here before me?" And they're like, "Oh, it's so and so from produce department was just here." I was like, "All right, cool."
Right.
And I just went over to the produce department and hit up that person. I was like, "Hey, are you missing money?" And he went through his pockets. He's like, "Oh fuck yeah, I am." He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yo, you left it at the counter, at the coffee counter." Yeah.
Yeah, I found like people's cards.
If I was in your situation,
I found wallets that were full of money,
Yeah.
but also had the person's ID, so I was able to like either mail it to them or like it was outside of Wawa one time. I found a full ass wallet, and there was like a wad of cash in there. All of his cards were in there. But I went up to the cashier and I was like, "Hey, does this guy look familiar? Is he like a regular?"
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh yeah, he comes in every morning." I was like, "Well, when he comes in tomorrow, or if he comes back later today, like this is his wallet."
That's happened to me twice. Once it was at a gas station I worked at, and I knew it was a guy I saw every day, so I just waited till the next day,
Yeah.
knowing he'd come in.
Under those circumstances, like I'm not gonna be a fucking
if I was
monster.
at the venue, I would have just like if I saw no one that was there before me, I saw the money, I would look around to the people around me. I'm like, "Hey, did you see who was here before me? Did you see who was here before me?" and then I go to the bartender and say, "Did you see who was here before me?" And if they could like narrow it down, I'd go ask that person, "Hey, did you?"
The thing is, there weren't a lot of people milling around that area at that time, and there was nobody who was looking like they were looking for their lost money. Like bands were setting up and like bringing in their stuff. So
so it was like
my first
so it was pretty
conclusion
much
was like
load-in
maybe a
era?
band dropped merch money.
so it's pretty much like load in.
It was
Not-
like a little after
the
load
show
in,
wasn't-
some like late.
Had a band played yet?
I don't even remember.
You know-
Maybe I think.
In that venue where that ATM is not far away from that table where people sit when they take tickets and shit too.
No, they were
True.
taking tickets further towards like the doors to the back.
That's true.
stage area.
I've seen both.
I know it's like
Um,
it may like be crazy to other people to think this, but I think a lot of times, if you were like, "Yo, did somebody drop this?" I'd say
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold up a wad of cash and be like,
But
"Who
here-
lost their cash?"
Here's the thing: a lot of people, and especially when like, because those shows normally it was attended by people we knew.
That's true.
Would be
Yeah, there were a decent amount of people we all knew who were there,
Yeah, but I'm
including
just
the
saying,
two of you.
If it was like people we knew, I'd be like, "Yo, did somebody hit the ATM before me?" Like that. But if it was like a room full of strangers, I wouldn't have done that. But if it was like a room full of like our friends, the friends' bands playing, all our friends are attending, I'm like, "Yo, did somebody hit this ATM?"
I feel like I asked around to the appropriate amount of people.
I would agree
Yeah,
with you.
and if you stayed around the whole show asking,
The thing is, like, I asked the people whose like ethics under similar circumstances I would
Yeah.
trust, and I was like, if you hear anything, you should also let me know. Like, if somebody comes up to you and says like I lost a shitload of money, like point him in my direction. But I'm not gonna go around advertising that I just found like $500 on the ground either.
if I'm walking around just like anywhere in public and I see like a wallet on the ground with obviously with tons of money in it, I'll just be like, "Yo, did anybody drop their wallet?" I won't say anything about money or anything like that. Like, anybody drop their wallet? And if no one says anything, I'll pick it up.
Yeah.
If there's an ID in it and a way to get a hold of them, I'll do that.
Always, 100% of the time
I've
when
even
that
done that.
happens,
I've
the
even done-
handful of times that's happened in my
I've
life,
done that
I've
once.
given it back. I've found a way to get it back to that person.
I looked up I've looked up that person on Facebook because this is like Facebook era, and I found them. I was like, "Hey, were you just at ... Yeah, I think I found your wallet. If you're local, this is where I live. If not, I will go to the post office and mail this out to you."
Right.
And they're like, "I live here. Can you meet me here?" Because they didn't want to come to my house, which is
Right.
understandable. I was like, "Yeah, I absolutely could." And you guys know where I live. It was at the Dunkin' Donuts. I was like, "Yeah, I'll be up there in about half hour. Is that cool?" And they're like, "Yeah." And I met up there, and I was like, "Here you go." Didn't touch a single buck out of it.
I had an answer to this question too, but
Go nuts.
Yeah, do tell.
it was before. This was even before like MySpace era when my friends and I were all like riding our bikes or skateboards around the neighborhood.
Whoa.
When we had to like call each other on the phone and be like, "Oh, we're gonna hang out today." Yes, okay, see you outside. So my
You knew where your friends were hanging out by the pile
Yeah.
of bikes
Yes.
outside the front yard.
yes, my best friend's older brother, like only 1 year older brother, used to ride a bike, but we rode skateboards, and he was like
So
riding
cool.
slightly in front. Right, Andy was always the cooler older
Guys were
kid.
gnarly as
He
fuck.
probably smoked cigarettes.
He did smoke cigarettes.
Man, chuffing darts.
Dude, fucking Andy, dude.
He was riding slightly ahead of us on Montgomery Road.
He's
in
pack leader, bro. He has to.
You want me to tell it or not?
Don't be a salty slug.
Were you guys fingering yet?
He was.
He was.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, Andy.
He had a girlfriend and everything.
He had prune fingers from doing it so much.
Fuck yeah, you
but
did.
he saw like one of those like leather, like bags with the zipper on it.
right.
Like a
big-
clutch.
Like a yeah,
Sort of like a clutch, but like it's for holding money.
an attaché.
Yes. with no strap on it or nothing, so it wasn't like a satchel.
Yeah.
But obviously, we opened it and looked inside. There was like an ID and a bunch of change and like a watch and like hundreds of dollars.
Damn, was it like a Swiss watch, like a fucking?
It was,
It was like a fucking Timex or
it
something.
was one of those ones that turns into a little robot.
Oh, sick.
What's that one?
It's like a fucking.
Used to get him out of the back of like Mad Magazine and comic books.
Oh well, it was just some regular like run of the mill like Macy's watch, but
Swatch.
it was still a watch and it
Yeah.
was shiny. And he was like, we were all like, holy shit, because it was like hundreds of bucks. It was like,
Yeah.
oh,
Like the little kid in Billy Madison, like, wow, a Rolex. The fucking pinata.
but like we didn't really know what to do with it, so I think he kind of just kept it. because it was like in the literal middle of the street.
Oh, he didn't
And
split
there
it
were-
with you guys?
And there were no cars around or anything. So I think it must have fallen out
So
of a car or or something
my
because it wasn't near the sidewalk either.
the two friends that I walked down the block with my newfound fortune,
Walk down the block with.
we fanned it out and counted it, and I was like, they're the only other two people besides you two right now and people listening who knew how much was in that wad.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yo, like if I split this with you guys right now, like don't say shit.
My silence is cheap. I'd be like, fuck yeah.
So yeah, we each took like, our chunk and went our
180
merry
bucks, sure.
way. And had bought some extra Christmas presents that year.
Hey, Bob's your uncle.
I mean, I think you did your part enough to that. You did your due diligence enough that
Here's the thing.
You
And
did you did everything you possibly could.
if it
Yeah.
ever came back where like someone like messaged me like months down the road and were like, hey, I heard you found this, like that was actually like our merch money, or that, like if there was a way to like I could detect that like that person was being honest, like I would pay them back.
yeah.
That's very honest of you.
Like that's just like that's how honest I need to be. But what's your rule when you find money?
I found a dollar bill last week when I was at work.
Sick.
I kept that shit.
Yeah, and that when you told me about that last week when we were here,
Is this
was
what prompted
was
that?
what prompted this like snowball of a discussion with myself in my own head for the past 7 days.
Solely because it was a
Do you-
dollar bill.
But do you live by the principle, like if you find some like mystery money that you weren't planning on having this week, do you spend it on something that you wouldn't otherwise?
It depends.
Depends on it depends on where I'm at. Not like
Exactly.
physically, but where I'm at financially.
Well, that's what I
Yes.
mean. Like if you're just walking down the street minding your own business and you find like a stack of cash,
like say like
you could have taken an alternate route that day and not found that cash and gone about your day and been fine.
It's true. Like
That's my rationale when I find like a big sum of money or come into some money that I wasn't expecting to get. I'm like, I'm not going to pay my bills or fucking like buy groceries with this money. Like I'm going to buy something cool with this money.
I
that's-
live check to check too much that I would probably put it aside.
took the words right out of my mouth. Like that is a fun way to be, but
But even when I was
while-
younger,
while I'm still paycheck to paycheck, like it depends on it even depends on what week of the month it is. Like I might just have to put that in the gas tank and like get groceries. But if it's like any given payday or like a couple, even worse, like the weekend after payday,
Yeah.
and I find like $100 bill in the ground, I'm keeping all that shit
Yeah.
for like whatever come what may that
Yeah.
week. You know what I mean?
I mean, there's no wrong answer to that. I don't feel.
I mean, I think if every bill is currently paid up, and I say I have $500, I would definitely like humor the thought of getting a PS5. But
Go on a sinful shopping spree at WeWorld.
yes, exactly, get flipsy.
Flips, yeah,
But
Flips is the shit.
but yeah, I just like in the back of my mind was like,
Soy!
It's like
soy!
it's like artesian water is going to be hitting you up really fucking soon. You're like, oh yeah. But I used to find money like constantly at the gas station I worked at because people drop money
paying
at
cash.
gas stations constantly. You know where you'd always find money? In front of the cash register, like right here, was like the gum and small candy. You would always find small bills just randomly on there. People are just going through a wallet, something will fall out and onto that. So like that, yeah.
Just like you always find people's cards on top of the ATM.
Yes.
Yeah,
Some dickhead pulls
Or on
out his
top
card
of-
and like puts it on the
yeah,
top,
on top of
like
the
as
pump,
he's
yeah.
pulling his cash and his
I've
receipt
done
out.
that.
Yeah.
I've done that. And I'm usually like pretty on top of it. And I've left my card in the machine once.
I'd like to.
And
think
I had
that
like a
am.
mini heart attack when because it was
Michael.
late at night and the door to the TD like vestibule shut behind me and I'm like,
You can't get back in there without
motherfucker.
a
But
card.
I had my TD credit card, so I was able to get
That's
back
good.
in with the chip and that and get my card out.
How many times have you left your phone on a fucking toilet paper dispenser?
Never.
Weekly.
All the time. I've done that.
Because
Many
I've
times.
I've told you before, the faculty men's room on my side of the building, I'm the only male staff member, minus like maybe one or two guys that like might be in that area at some point during the day and have to poop. But 99% of the time, like that's my private pooping bathroom. Yeah. So I'll be like 4 hours later, be like, where the fuck's my phone? And I'm like, oh yeah, I left it on the little handicap rail.
Yeah, you got to put
In
a
the
bidet.
fucking-
You got to put a bidet in that. Bitch.
I have done that.
I have a spare bidet. I might do it.
I lied. I've done that once on tour, and I've had to turn around to go get it. It cost an hour.
Fuck yeah.
I've done that, and it was my whole ass laptop.
Oof.
I left my whole ass laptop at a house show that we played in Minneapolis. And I was like, we got
You
to
bring in your laptop.
How far
to
did you
fucking
get?
Show. What are you, Marty?
It's because this was
If you were on tour, yeah, okay.
this was like 2012, 2013.
So prior, like smartphones went with
No.
you everywhere, and
Like I had a smartphone, but it wasn't like watch Netflix on.
yeah,
your
you weren't
phone
like
era
doom
yet.
scrolling or watching shows while you pooped.
How far
Right.
had you gotten where you had to turn back around?
I don't know how far, but I know that it was an hour out of the way.
Same here.
Like
Everybody was
it
mad
like,
at me, but they understood.
it was like over a half hour back, over a half hour back to where
Yeah.
we was.
All right, so when's the last time you either fell into a sum of money or just had like the cushion of like extra funds within arm's reach,
Oh,
As
Where
I turn
you-
my pockets inside out.
where you like treated yourself to like a big ticket item that like you weren't expecting to do?
Big ticket item. Let's see.
America's first deceased president, Joe Budden. He dropped those stimmies.
Right? Yeah. No,
And-
that was Trump. You're talking about the pandemic?
Yeah, the stimmies, the stimulus checks.
That was technically still Trumpy.
I had 3 of them, I think.
3.
Yeah,
I only got 1.
I got 3.
We got 2.
Here's
Damn,
the thing.
I only got
I was
1.
making good money because I was still doing the same job I do now.
Uh-huh.
But I'm off book. So I got the checks. And like one was I don't remember the exact amounts. I think one was like
1,200.
5, one was 10, it was like 1,000, and then one was like 1,400 maybe.
I got 1,200 once.
But like that last one, everything had been paid up, and I was like, okay, well, what do I need to put aside for next month? And I only needed to put, because like what I still had in next month, I only really needed to put aside $300, so I had $1,100, and I was like, oh my god,
You're just lousy with money.
But here's the thing.
That shit was fucking
Here's the-
burning a hole in your pocket.
Yeah.
No. Here's the thing. I would like, there was tons of shit I did want. I'm on eBay looking at comic books and shit like that. I'm looking at getting new video games and stuff. And every time I'm like, you don't know when you might not have work next week. You might have a job get canceled. And all that shit was nagging me so hard that I didn't actually get to enjoy it.
So what was it then?
Nothing.
My brain worked the opposite during the pandemic because I was still getting paid because we were teaching remotely and we were getting stimulus checks. And I remember I got like a huge refund from my my car insurance provider because they were charging me the wrong amount for like 2 years straight.
Whoa.
And they were like, "Oh, we owe you like $4,000, so
Whoa.
we're sending you a check in a couple of days."
Shit.
So like,
You couldn't tell me nothing.
literally, like the same week, I got a stimulus check. I got that refund check, and like we were still getting paid from our respective school
You're
districts.
like, is this how the other half lives?
Yeah, I'm like, holy shit! Like I've never seen this many numbers in a row in my fucking checking account before. Like
Fucking
that's what's
right.
up. So, and then it's also like this is the middle, like this is the early stages of the pandemic. This is like springtime, like
Yeah.
after it first popped off, and I'm like, I don't know if life is ever going to be normal again. I'm treating myself fucking today.
That was another thing that was in the back of my mind. It's like, what if this gets worse and I can't go do the work that I currently do?
I would probably feel that way if I knew we weren't always going to be able to teach remotely.
I was working at the credit union
Because
at the
they-
time, and I knew I wasn't going to be without a job because we had to be there.
Yeah, they said like the worst case scenario is we're going to have to ride out the rest of the school year like this and possibly start the following school year just like this. Best case scenario, shit'll calm down and we can at least go back at some capacity in September, which is what happened. So I never missed, like we're salaried, so like they had to pay us unless like you're in breach of contract and like you're not teaching, like there's nothing they can do to like keep you from getting paid.
I remember my foolish purchase coming into money. 2003. My grandma died, right?
Right.
And here's the thing. It wasn't a lot because she had a shitload of grandkids because Irish Catholic. They love fucking.
Mm-hmm.
And they hate pulling out.
And they delve cream pie champions, these people. I came in like
Need more minions
my
for the
grandmother.
church.
Like, how much do you think I left my a grandmother?
7,000.
I'd say a couple grand.
Okay. The real answer, $600. Okay. And it's not because she was cheap or broke.
That's just
She
what
honestly-
that was your share.
She never worked a day in her life. This was grandpa money, who had already been dead, that went to grandma. Then when she died,
She held
went
on
to
to
the
it for you.
grandkids.
Yeah.
Now, so I had about $600. I went out.
How old were you?
2003. I was 24.
$600 when you're
24,
24, especially like that
Yeah.
long ago.
$600 rules when
yeah,
you're 24.
That's-
Now,
That's a big
I
wad.
came to Philadelphia with John Hassan to Relapse Records. And I spent every fucking cent plus $60 I had of my own on CDs.
CDs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeesh.
Uh-huh. Do I regret it?
That's what it was back then.
Absolutely not. Because
I
found
guess, yeah,
bangers.
Yeah, that time period
Yeah.
was, I guess that was.
Smart. If I was smarter, I would have saved it. Or bought some, or like gone to a better record. And actually, Relapse Records was a pretty good store.
I didn't know they had a storefront,
Yeah.
actually,
They took over CI,
Yeah.
which is what.
Corrupted Image.
What was
Okay.
that? South?
It was on 3rd and South?
Yeah.
I thought they just
Fourth?
had offices in Philly. I didn't know they had a store.
No, they had a storefront. I don't know if they still do.
No, there's
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah, they had the bought the old CI records.
What the fuck was the thing?
But yeah,
that
it's like
bought?
I think it was gone by what, 2010.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
I've. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
My first like big financial windfall purchase was after my first long stretch of a union job.
I don't know. I heard of something about you and IKEA.
When I first got in, and started ironworking,
Tom ate all the meatballs.
I saved up all the money that I
I
had.
don't blame him.
I paid all my bills for December because the job ended in December, and then I had paid all my bills for January as well, and I still had over $1,000 left in my bank account. And I went right to Target and I bought a PS5.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That was us on the front end of the pandemic. I'm like, we're buying a Switch.
I got myself a PS5 for
And-
Christmas that year. I was like, I'm good. I don't need anything else. And I bought GTA 5 and Red Dead, and I've played it ever since.
All right, here's a question.
Pretty much.
$1,000 comes to you. You don't have to spend it on bills. You don't have to spend it on your significant other or any family members. It's just yours to have, guilt-free, nothing else.
1,000?
1,000, no more. Do you spend it, save it, and if you do spend it, what do you spend it on?
I'd spend about $800 on my car, and then I'd save about $200 more.
Well, you like just repairs?
Brakes. Just shit that I know is going to cost a lot.
Okay.
Brakes and tires.
If you had the opportunity to spend on something fun, like say all that shit was already taken care of.
I'd go to Puerto Rico. Straight up.
Yeah, I was gonna say a trip.
I would immediately book an all-inclusive. I'd go to Costco and get a Costco membership, and then I would book a vacation through Costco because they're very nice packages. I've heard.
You go to Jamaica for like $1,200.
I don't want to go to Jamaica.
Jamaica's fun.
I
want to go to PR.
like
Or I'd buy a flamethrower.
Fuck yeah, great answer.
like one of the small ones is basically just like a Bic lighter and like a small tank. Or are you talking about the one?
No, I'm talking about
the
the
full-
fucking the Spaceballs brand.
Like take out
Flamethrower.
a Vietnamese village in the 1960s type flamethrower.
Little Zippo raid.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's funny because like if I came into like a grand, I couldn't tell you what I would spend it on. I'm like, oh, that's so sick. But then I'm like, what would you spend it on? I'm like, I don't know. I don't have any thing that I really want that bad. I make enough that I can afford my comics and shit like
Yeah,
that. So.
but the thing is, like, I doom scroll and I peruse social media enough to see ads for plenty of useless dog shit things that none of us need.
yeah, like merch.
Not just
Band
merch.
Not
shirts
even
and
just
shit.
merch.
Not even just merch. I'm
Like,
just talking about dumb fucking tchotchkes. and
Literal crap.
yeah,
dude.
like just stupid inventions that are getting like pawned off as like the hot new
Oh, I thought
trend.
you were talking about like hoodies with your dog's face on it.
I mean, that's sick too.
Yeah, true.
But it'll be like whatever the TikTok trend is. Like, oh, this cool new toy or this cool new invention. Or,
Oh, here's a holder that you can stick between 2 pages of a book, so you can hold it with one thumb and it splits the page
Yeah.
open. Like bullshit like that.
yeah.
Or those fucking lights that,
'Cause I don't like-
change colors and looks
don't-
like the water.
Oh,
on
the
your
little
ceiling
astronaut guy that fucking
That-
projects the.
that I
yeah.
accidentally bought 2 of. Oops.
I bought one for my classroom, thinking it was gonna light up my classroom and look fucking cool as shit if I turned all the lights off, and it's fucking whack.
Ah, boo.
Boomer.
It's
'Cause,
just like it's like
I
it
don't-
looks like when you have like a powerful flashlight and you just like shine it on the ceiling, and like maybe you have like a colored laminate that you put
Yeah.
over it. Like that's like the equivalent of that.
Like I could finally upgrade to like the next gen video game console, but then I'm also like, I could save the money because there's still tons of Xbox One games I haven't played yet. Is this like, I guess I don't spend a lot.
I have Switch games I haven't even opened yet because we bought so many when we first bought the console. We thought we were going to be locked down for longer than we
True,
were
yeah.
when the pandemic hit. We're like, let's just buy every game we think is going to be remotely fun while we're fucking sitting on the couch
And then
rotting
instead of
away.
starting a new game, you're like, I'll just play this one more time.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
why play?
That happens to me a lot.
Why play
Yeah.
all these other games when we have Animal Crossing and Mario Kart?
Yeah.
Like,
That's a good point.
I just like ran over the fucking like the $20 bin on Amazon for like Xbox One games and it's cleaned up.
What's after Xbox One?
Xbox Series S and X.
Oh, I didn't even
Series
realize
S
I didn't even
is,
know about that one.
The generation after, but it's all digital. There's no disc drive on it. Series X is the one with the disc drive, so you can play your old.
Oh, it's backwards compatible.
Yes. So yeah.
I know what I would buy.
Then there's actually a new shit coming out. There's a Xbox handheld that also plays PC games. But the thing is, like,
Huh.
all the like the basic one is $700. The real bells and whistles one is a fucking grand.
I believe that.
Handheld, grand.
I'll tell you what I'd buy.
It better be
we were
badass,
talking
too.
about this earlier before we hit record. A street legal golf cart.
Whoa.
Like a Polaris?
Oh, they have
What?
names? You know the brands?
Yeah.
That's
Well,
my
okay.
answer.
We have
How?
we have one at the hardwood at the mill.
Like the ones that can get up to like 45 miles per hour.
Yeah, we drive it around the property all the time.
Yeah, that's what
has
I
a,
want.
has a
Okay,
truck
that's
has
my-
a truck bed in
But can
it.
you like legally like hit that on like? Can you go to McDonald's on it?
No.
I think he's talking about
No,
one.
I know people who own one and they run errands in it.
But
Like
is it
like
legal, or are they
within
just
within
in a place-
reasonable driving distance.
Yeah. There's
Like they don't get on like major highways.
There's a Walmart a mile from the mill, and there's a
But
McDonald's and shit
Is it
too.
legal that they do that, or they just live in a really cool place where the cops are kind of chill?
Probably more option B than option A.
And same because like there's Amish around us. Like, are you gonna pull over a horse and buggy too? Like,
Here, what if
Don't
you
think
gave
so.
it that? Yeah, seriously, that's what I would do. If I just got $1,000 and there's nothing I wanted,
horse and buggy. That's what
no,
you'll
no,
get.
no, no. I'd be like, yo, Abner Stoltzfus, and your brother, Abner Stoltzfus. Here's $1,000. Go nuts. And I was like, but you had to come to my house and show me what you bought and tell me why you bought it. I just want to see what they would do.
Bags of feed.
You'd leave it up to the Mish to do what they
Yes.
want.
If I was ever like
Ugh.
a fuck you billionaire,
They would buy all like the practical supplies
Yeah.
they needed just to like sustain their farm life.
if I was a fuck you,
they wouldn't do any frivolous spending.
If I was a fuck,
I don't care if you dropped a suitcase full of fucking $100 bills off in Amish country. They're not gonna be that. Nothing's gonna persuade them.
That's what I would be if I was
Yeah.
like an Elon billionaire.
They'll just hide it, and you'll never see that money again.
If I was
Yeah.
an Elon billionaire, I would just be like, find somebody down in their luck. I'm like, all right, this guy doesn't have any 2 pennies to scratch, right? But here's the thing, this person can easily use the money, and I would give them a good chunk of money and just see if they actually used it on what they needed, or if they used it on something different.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna draw a dick and send it to me? I hope so.
I am now.
Yeah.
What you don't know about the Amish is that they are very, very rich.
Oh yeah, because they don't have to pay taxes and shit.
Well, also all of their bank accounts are kind of like connected.
Yeah.
If you ever drive through Amish country and you see, you can see locations, or you can sometimes you'll see a bus drive by about the Bank of Bird in Hand. It's like
I always love that
Yeah.
name.
it's the Amish bank.
Bird in hand.
Man.
All of them contribute almost all of their money to that bank, and they all basically share it. It all goes back to the
A
church.
dude I used to cut deer with, one of his side hustles was he actually lived in Amish area of Lancaster. One of his jobs was he worked for an Amish construction company. All he had to do was get them there.
Yeah, my
He had-
my
he had
dad
a-
does that on the side.
He had a good truck. He's like, he goes to their place. He sits in the truck. They load his truck with their shit. He drives them to the place.
Yeah.
They do the work. He sits in the truck and he plays a Nintendo Switch and just fucking chills. And he, at the end of each day, he gets cashed out about $1,000.
Fuck. My dad drives this dude around who lives near him who has a concrete business, and same deal. After a couple days of work, he'll get a check for $750 for just driving him there, and then he'll just go home, and then he'll pick him up at the end of the day.
That fucking rips, dude.
Easy.
I would do that. I also wanted to get a job fucking turning lights on for Jewish people during the
You
Sabbath.
gonna be a Shabbos goy?
That'd
You
be
gotta like
so
shut their
sick.
stove off or
That'd
whatever.
be so sick.
Who the fuck was just?
I
talking
would spend my
about
off time doing this just so I can get my finger ready to fucking hit switches and shit. I walk in, I'll be like, I was like, yo, Abraham, what's up? Who am I hitting? He's like, that light switch, that light switch. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude, let's go.
that? See, it's very hot in here, but if
I'm-
only I could
I'm
turn on
schwit-
the air conditioner.
Tom, you still love records?
I like records a lot.
You like music, right?
I love
Music's
music.
pretty fucking sweet.
Music rules.
You like getting your hair cut?
a lot.
Did you ever go to a record store that's in the back of a barbershop?
Not once. I've never done that.
Now, if you ever find yourself in Philadelphia, you can do that at Stuck Again Record Shop, located in the Rittenhouse Square section of Philadelphia.
What?
At 2120 Walnut Street in the back of Roman's Barbershop. That's 2120 Walnut Street in the back of Roman's Barbershop. And it's open from 10 to 7. They bring you all you need records from jazz to punk to soul to metal. Open from 11 to 7 on Sundays. Not only do we want to sell you records, we are also in the market for buying and trading. Come kick it. We're here 7 days a week. Stop in, say hi to Mark, look how pretty his hair is, and tell him the boys that are relevant and illiterate sent you. That's at Stuck Again Record Shop in Philadelphia, Rittenhouse Square section, 2120 Walnut Street in the back of Roman's Barbershop. 2 birds, 1 stone. Thank you very much. Michael,
come on.
you're a fan of sports, right?
Come on.
Sure.
Don't
Cool.
do it to 'em.
Well, here's 20 names. You have to tell me, A, if this person. Hold on. I hope it's a dick. I bet it is.
Maybe.
You have to
That's so fucking good.
Tom, you want to keep score on this, buddy?
I can't.
Please keep score.
He's got to look at that thing while he takes here.
He's going to be so hungry looking at that while he's taking score, dude. 20 names.
I'm sweating.
You have to tell me, A, if they're a tennis pro, or B, a Marvel Comics supervillain.
Oh no.
This segment is called Is It Sports?
All right.
The second inaugural episode or edition. Thank you, Thomas. Number 1, Herman Schultz,
Superhero.
supervillain.
Whatever. Same thing.
Yeah. You're saying supervillain?
Yeah, supervillain.
That's correct. That is the Shocker. A nemesis of Spider-Man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2, Enter Electro for PlayStation 1. He
So
had
good.
such a fucking good game.
Yeah. Shocker's in that.
He was briefly in the beginning,
Yeah. Number 2, Norbert Ebersol.
Tennis.
Tennis.
Incorrect. He is also known as the Fixer. Oh, a member of the Masters of Evil. Very, very evil.
The Amish who works with us at Hearns' name is Ebersol.
Does he also like tend to harass the Fantastic Four?
I don't know what he does in his off time.
I hear the name Norbert.
Hey, that's it.
I
That's-
assumed he was
Not Norbit.
No, Norbert.
Yeah.
Norbert sounds like an Eastern European tennis
Yeah.
player.
Dude, nobody went for my game of Got Your Soul.
Yeah, that was
That's-
a dud.
That sucked.
That was a dud.
Can't
I
all
had
be
a-
winners.
I had a good time doing it.
But you also
though.
might want to check in with those Amish to make sure they're not Marvel Comics supervillains in their spare time. It's like, so what'd you guys get into this weekend? Just sweating it out in black Dockers? Or maybe you were, I don't know, attacking Superman.
Well, you know,
But,
we can't go
yeah.
over our goings on with yous.
It's true.
Y'all English. Dude, they talk funny.
Yeah, I love.
Tis
when
a
they call-
fine barn,
I love
but
when
it be no pool English.
I love when they call people English. It's so sick.
Keep going. I'm
Number
sorry.
3, Janik Sinner.
That's
Tennis.
tennis.
It is tennis. Very well. All right. Number 4, Lionel Jeffries.
Supervillain.
Tennis.
Tommy is correct. That is Scramble the Mixed Up Man.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll take your word on that one.
He fought Canada's only superhero team, Alpha Flight. Number 4.
believe
Number
you.
5. Sorry, number 5. Taylor Fritz.
Tennis.
Tennis.
Oh, you're both correct on that one. Good job, guys. Number 6, Todd Arliss.
Supervillain.
Tennis.
Ooh, Tommy's coming in. They're pretty hot there. That's Tiger Shark. Frequent nemesis of Namor the Submariner.
I believe you.
No, I
Yeah.
believe you. What about number 7, Marcus Daniels?
Tennis.
Tennis.
Ooh, incorrect. That is Blackout, Marvel Comics supervillain.
Oh, well.
Yeah. What about number 8, Jack Draper?
Villain.
Villain.
Tennis pro.
Oh, well. Okay.
Number 9. You want to write the score down, guy?
If I score one,
Yeah.
I'll write one down, sure.
What about Karen Kachanov?
Tennis.
Tennis.
You're both correct. That is tennis. What about number 10 here, Jakub Mensik?
Villain.
Tennis.
Tennis. Hey, what about number 11 there, Tommy Paul?
Huh?
Tommy Paul, number 11 there.
Like Paul?
Paul?
Like a
Paul, like Paul.
Paul.
Villain.
Villain.
Ooh, tennis pro.
Oh, well.
What about Peter Petruski?
Tennis. No. Villain.
Tennis.
Correct, Tommy. That is Trapster, a.k.a. Pace Pot Pete.
There was
Nemesis-
too much alliteration. in
Yes,
that
it was.
name.
A lot of alliteration. It normally leads to a Marvel Comics supervillain.
If it's, yeah.
I read an
yeah.
interview with Stan Lee. He's like, that's the only way I remember names is like, you remember their last name. And you're like, it's probably something that starts with the same letter. Bruce Banner, Peter Parker. You know, it's fun.
J. Jonah Jameson.
That's right. That's 3. That's a fucking weirdo there. What about number 13? Sergei Kravinoff.
Tennis.
Incorrect. That is Kraven the Hunter, nemesis of Spider-Man.
Oh, wow.
Number 14, Alexander Bublik.
Tennis.
It's a fun name, though. Bublik.
It is
Bublik.
fun.
He is a tennis pro. This is one of my favorite names in the entire world.
Do you think girls feel weird when he sucks on their tits?
They're like, no, they're probably just like,
This is apropos.
They're like, oh.
or they're just like, typical. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what about if they would have met Ugo Humbert?
Tennis.
Villain.
Oh, that's a tennis player right there, buddy. Arthur Parks.
Villain.
Villain.
Correct. That is the Living Laser. He fought Iron Man.
Yo.
He fought Iron Man quite a bit. Yeah, that band was actually sick. The Living Laser band.
I played with him once.
Yeah. Turned into Mind Force. Number 17, Mackenzie MacDonald.
Tennis.
Villain.
Oh, that is a tennis player. Now, let's get into a little homegrown territory here. Donald Gill of Newark, Delaware.
Villain.
Tennis.
Nailed it. That is Blizzard, nemesis of Iron Man.
Fuck me.
Why is
Yeah.
he from Newark, Delaware?
I don't know. It's in his origin story, buddy. He's from Newark, Delaware.
Okay.
Number 19, coming out to the end here, Milos Masaryk.
Tennis.
Villain.
Correct, Thomas. That is
Fuck.
that is the unicorn.
Just
He had a giant laser on his head that he called himself the unicorn. That's
That
pretty
felt
sick.
felt villainous.
Yeah. What about the final one? Gregor Dimitrov.
Tennis.
Tennis.
That's correct. That is a tennis player. And that there was Is It Sports. Tommy, what is our score?
I win by 2 points.
You were pretty much on fire there, mister. So I think you've been lying to us this entire time, and you
Am I a
love,
secret jock?
you fucking love tennis, dude.
It's okay.
It is pretty sick. There's a lot of grunting.
You
okay.
won an Uncrustable.
Hell yeah. What better prize is
Damn.
there?
See, that is the downfall of being the games master.
You should unwrap it and chew it really slow on the mic.
I don't want to do that.
But say Larry while you're doing it.
No, Larry's
But, yeah.
turned off the episode by now.
But
I did pick up the bags.
That is the detriment of being the games master of the bit, is that you can never actually win the Uncrustable. And I don't know a sadder story other than the behind the scenes of Milo and Otis.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I know a pretty sad story.
I love sad stories. Lay it on me.
Well, actually, speaking of sad stories, speaking of coming to a moral crossroads, I have a story that if only somebody was here to join us for, I bet he would agree with we'd have a consensus here. This is a story about a man from Texas. A dog owner is accused of holding a driver at gunpoint,
Whoa.
forcing him to dig a grave after hitting his dog with his car.
Wait.
Free him.
The dog owner made the guy dig the grave?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, justified.
A Texas man is accused of holding another man at gunpoint for hitting his dog with a car, which killed the animal. Alberto Joshua Hernandez, 22, is accused of forcing a man to dig a grave for the dog and withdraw money from an ATM to compensate Hernandez for his loss. Hernandez was
fucked up when you took his money.
Yeah, fucked up.
Flew too close to the sun. He was arrested Thursday and charged with aggravated robbery and aggravated kidnapping. According to an arrest document obtained by KLTV, the victim told police he was driving home on September 8th when he hit an animal. He pulled over and a silver Ford pickup truck stopped behind him. Documents say Hernandez got out of the pickup and pointed a gun at the victim, threatening to shoot him. The victim said he pleaded for his life. According to the affidavit, this is a picture of the accused.
That's the dog owner.
Hernandez, the dog owner, allegedly forced the man at gunpoint to pick up the dog's body from a nearby ditch and carry it to his yard. It also says he took the man's keys and phone, then kept the gun pointed while he demanded the man take a shovel and dig a hole to bury the dog. The victim said Hernandez then went into the house and came back with an AR-style gun with optics and 2 attached magazines, according to the affidavit. He forced the man to walk back to the vehicles, get in Hernandez's truck, and drive them to an ATM to get money as compensation for the dog.
That's the only part where you fucked up, man.
Yep, I totally agree. During the drive, Hernandez allegedly sat in the passenger seat, still holding the rifle. The victim said in the police interview that he was scared to death, so he withdrew $200 and gave it to Hernandez. He also said Hernandez took a picture of his driver's license, telling the victim he knew where he lived and if he wasn't fully compensated. The two then drove back, and the affidavit says the victim's mother had come to the scene and parked near the victim's vehicle. She saw Hernandez with the rifle. Video from the ATM shows the victim withdrawing money and handing it to a passenger who was holding a gun. Additionally, in a photo lineup, the victim was able to identify the suspect. Hernandez was arrested on Thursday, has been charged with aggravated robbery and kidnapping. His bond for those charges has been set for $300,000. He also faces 8 on-site drug-related charges with bonds totaling $360,000.
Now, I did hear about this story, and there's one part of it that I don't know if it was released when you read that, but when he went to the ATM to take the money out, I guess he was just so stressed out that he wasn't paying attention to what he was doing. And when he got back into the truck to give Hernandez the money, he couldn't find it.
The money
Yeah,
that he just took out?
He just couldn't find it.
Wow,
And
He dropped it outside of a hardcore show
so-
where
so
I
he-
was at the ATM.
So he goes back into place, and all he sees
Full
is
circle.
and all he sees is this giant-headed wop going like, "Anybody lose their money? Anybody lose their money?" And then, like, as soon as he raises his hand, like, Mike just disappears. But no, in all seriousness, yeah, if he had like said, "Dig a grave. This one's for my dog. Now dig another one. This is for you."
Oof.
All right,
Kind of just...
all right, you're fucking justified. But
It would
the
be fun
fact
to at least
that you
make-
No jury in the world would convict you if you didn't rob the dude.
at all. But once you said go to the ATM and you owe me for like, what do you call it, like pain and suffering or whatever like that.
You get one pet owner on that
Yeah.
jury, you fucking walk.
Yeah.
Especially one that's lost one.
Or they'll
Yeah.
give you like some minor charge, and you got to do a bunch of community
A
service.
minor
and
charge.
shit
Is he in a
like
pop punk band now?
that. Hey-o. Boom.
Hey-o.
If you want to hear about what he's talking about, dude, check out our Patreon at patreon.com/IRRANDILL. $3 a month, baby boy. But
The
yeah,
most
Don't do the Lewis thing.
The
Don't
minute-
do that.
The
The
most
minute-
shocking part about this story is a guy in Texas had access to multiple guns.
what about the fact that a guy in Texas had access to $200?
That's the actual shocking part.
It's just if he was like, "Yo, dig a grave, bury my dog." Honestly, if he would have like, "Yo, here, dig a grave, bury my dog," and let the guy go, I'd be like, "Yo, what? Like fucking
This isn't a news story.
Yeah.
yeah,
Why are we here?
yeah." It's like, yeah, do it.
The charges are aggravated robbery and kidnapping, so you're both 100% right. Because aggravated means like with a weapon and like by threat.
Yeah,
And the charge of kidnapping simply means forcing somebody to go from one place to another.
Yeah.
yeah.
So if he did neither of those things, there would be nothing to charge him with.
You could have played it down to something that's really petty, like penny ante, and then just like, you owe the court fines and stay out of trouble for 6 months. But the fact that he made him go withdraw $200, it's like you weren't here because you were sad about your dog.
You got greedy, Barton.
You
Yeah.
got
He
and
did.
You lost
He
everything.
got
yeah.
greedy.
It's like you weren't here
He
because you were
fucking got-
upset about your dog. You were here because you wanted money from this asshole.
Yeah,
fucking
you
got
saw a
greedy.
crime of opportunity.
Yeah,
Um,
that's exactly what it is.
I did have a somewhat dialed down version of this maybe about 6 months ago. I walk my dog super early in the morning before work, and on my road, people fly down my street all the time.
Ugh.
So I'm walking, but in somewhat of the defense, it was dark out still. It was like 5:30, 6 o'clock, and somebody almost hit my dogs as I was crossing the street, and they kept going. So I took off the crock and fucking winged it at the car, and it bounced off the back windshield. But I don't know, man. If they had hit one of the boys, I'd be like, "You have to bury this dog. You have to get me a new dog. You have to pay for any kind of problems that my other dog has because his boy is dead." But I don't think I'd ever, like, "Yo, go to your ATM and take out money and give it to me." I'm like, yeah.
There's no amount you can ask for.
Yeah, no amount is going to fill the hole
Yeah,
of a
that-
dead pet. Because
I mean, that's a family member, man. Like, as cheesy as it sounds when you
Yeah.
say it sometimes, like, if you've had that dog in your life for a significant amount of time, like, you are absolutely going to be feeling homicidal if somebody runs over your dog or does something to even just hurt it, let alone kill it.
I've had nightmares, or I've had a nightmare before where Elliot got out and got hit by a car, and I was like incensed with rage, just at the dream.
yeah,
Yeah.
wake
And-
up in a panic sweat. Yeah.
That's exactly what happened, and I've had him going on 9 years now, and sometimes I get the intrusive thoughts like, what am I gonna do if when I lose him, and I go to a dark
Yeah.
place.
When Zeke hit 9, I was just like, "Oh fuck, dogs only lived to about 12. I only got this many years left with my fucking dude." Like, damn.
I can't even think about it
But
because I'll get too sad.
It's funny, like, when you see, like, the stories about, like, say someone's parent or anybody, like, a relative dies in, like, a workplace accident, and, like, the corporation settles out of court for, like, an ungodly sum of money. And some people will always fucking chime in with some shit like, "He got, like, $300 million." You're just like,
yeah, it could be $1 gwillion. It doesn't matter.
But it's like, their mom is still fucking dead.
and you can't get that back.
Case in point, Princess Di was killed in that car accident, right? And everybody's like, "Hey,
Accident.
he's a fucking prince, you know, like he's gonna have to pay for anything his entire life." I'm like,
That doesn't matter.
he's still a child who lost
his
his
mom.
mommy. It's like, you can give him a fucking whatever, and he's still a kid who
He was
lost his
already
mom.
set for life prior to her
Yes,
dying too.
correct.
You can't put a dollar amount on that to begin with.
on a
You can-
mother, a father,
you-
a sister, a brother, dog.
You can even fast forward to 20 years later, and he's technically kind of disowned from the family, and he's still set for life.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
but you know what?
you
Yeah.
can't replace that.
So like another people are like
So the moral of the story is the day before you know you have to put your pet down, take him to your workplace and make it look like an accident. So
That's not a bad idea.
you get the best of both worlds.
I thought you were gonna go with like
What'd you do?
it's like we sort mail here. His head fell off. You know, like, but it's also like,
You made his kidneys fail.
yeah, like, you know, your dog's like on his last legs. You're like, hide your firearms because you might take a hostage. It's like,
Straight
God
up.
damn it. Yeah, like, I always bug me about those things. Like a dad will die in like a factory accident. Everybody's like, well, the company paid him out $500 million. The kid's not gonna have to work. I was like, he's 7, you fucking dickhead.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have his like. Everybody talks about that Charlie Kirk dude. Yes, that guy's an asshole, right?
Mhm.
But and his children will be set. They're fine.
I guess.
But his daughter, I think, is 2.
Yeah, they're young.
He's still a 2-year-old that lost a parent.
I heard tell of like
The
What-
only
the
like I don't want to say silver lining because there isn't really one,
Yeah.
but like you're too young to remember
Yeah.
anything at
Yeah.
that age.
I
But
have
it's like,
I heard tell of one of the daughters asked the mom, "Where is dad?"
yeah.
And she had to be like, "He's on a mission with God now."
Yeah. No matter how much I hated Charlie Kirk or anything like that.
That's heartbreaking.
And I don't
still.
like Charlie Kirk at all.
No.
But if I had heard a kid say, "Where's Dad?" I'd have been like, "Oh fuck!" I'd have been like, I would have lost my shit.
Yeah.
And like, if you tell
Someone like Charlie Kirk
yeah.
should be forced to live the longest life ever and be publicly shamed from
Here-
now until
here's
his
what should have
natural
happened
death.
to Charlie Kirk. Instead of shooting him and killing him, you should have made it so every time he makes his favorite meal and he's really excited and it's right there in front of him and he picks it up to go walk it to his kitchen table from the stove, right? He drops it onto a fresh pile of dog shit. All right? That happens every time he makes his top 20 favorite meals. Okay? Or, no, and also...
If that happened to me, I would shoot myself in the neck.
Exactly, same. And also, every time you left your house, a bird would shit on you. Not once, not twice, but 10 times.
10 times.
And as soon as you went back in the house and showered, you walk back out again, that bird's shitting on you 10 more times. Or another bird shitting on you 10 more times.
That bird needs to see
Like,
a doctor.
That guy sucks. I'm not saying anything about that, but it's like,
No, he should have been forced to live
yeah,
out his life, like to the point where like you can earn
Yeah.
a living, you can raise your family, but you're gonna catch this fucking heat
But,
every
yeah.
time, like you debate somebody who
And
actually
even
has
if you-
the chops to
if
debate
you
you,
took, like,
and
his-
not a child.
and even if you took his career away, fine. Charlie Kirk can still go work at Home Depot and support a 2-year-old.
We're
You know what
going
I
way
mean?
off the rails with this news
You
story.
consider like a 2-year-old. But it's like, if you go to a 2-year-old and say, hey, your daddy is dead. This is not even counting Charlie Kirk. If it's any random 2-year-old kid and their parents die in any kind of like workplace accident or some act of nature, like your daddy or mommy is dead. And the kid starts bawling, oh, but you got $700 billion. That kid is not going to start crying any fucking less.
That kid's gonna grow up to
They have
be
no concept of
and-
money.
And that kid's gonna grow up to be
A
another
stand-up
fucking
comedian.
rich dickhead
Yes.
who does not use his money for anything
Because they're gonna
positive.
Because they're gonna idolize that dead parent, say it's Charlie Kirk, and follow in his footsteps. Whereas if Charlie Kirk had died when that kid was like 20 something, that kid would probably already been in there like, my parents are fucking stupid. I hate them.
It's possible.
I'm gonna rebel against them.
I don't know about that.
And go down a different area.
Not likely,
different
but
road.
possible.
I was honestly hoping Barron Trump by now would be an EDM kid who didn't give a fuck about politics.
It would be nice.
That was my prediction, and it's not coming true, and it's bumming me out.
Yeah.
But he really likes his suitcase.
Still.
I like my suitcase.
You want to stay in the realm of politics for
Yeah,
one
bud.
more story?
Let's go.
You guys remember the QAnon shaman?
Fuck yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Is he still in jail?
No.
I don't think
He was
so.
pardoned.
Really?
They
Yeah.
all were.
I thought he did it like a couple months.
Well, yeah, prior
still got
to
pardoned, though.
Donnie getting back in and letting them all loose.
What was it? Okay, I'm sorry, go.
Jacob,
I mean, some of them are back in jail because they're all fucking wild fucking
Ashley
piece of
Babbitt.
shit hillbillies.
Ashley Babbitt's tits. Go ahead, Tommy.
They are technically treasonous, really. In a rambling complaint, Jacob Chansley, aka the QAnon shaman, says he is the rightful president and is suing Trump for $40 trillion.
He'll get it.
He claims that
I'm confident he'll get it.
He claims that DJs are spies, the NSA stole his work for a Batman movie, and more.
Wait, DJs like
Khaled.
yeah, like guys who work at radio stations or guys that
Or like
like
Dead Mouse.
yeah, guys that like play fucking parties.
Back to EDM, hopefully.
Yeah.
Arizona resident Jacob Chansley, better known to America as the QAnon shaman who stormed the Capitol on January 6th, in a striking horned warrior outfit, is suing a host of entities, including the federal government and President Donald Trump, for $40 trillion. In the process, the Phoenix resident is claiming that he is the rightful leader of the United States. This is my favorite part in the whole article. In a rambling 26-page complaint that consists of a single paragraph and
26 pages of a single paragraph.
It's just a run-on sentence.
and reads like a manifesto, Chansley alleges that his First, Fourth, and Second Amendment rights have been violated by a host of parties that are loosely rated at best. Named as defendants are
I don't need
Trump,
to see this guy's face
the
again.
Federal Reserve, the National Security Agency, the International Monetary Fund, the World Bank, the Bank of International Settlements, the State of Israel, Elon Musk's
Elon
X
Musk.
Corp, T-Mobile,
T-Mobile.
the Defense Advanced Research DARPA, and Warner Brothers Studios. Chansley says that the supposed cabal allegedly engaged in a conspiracy to systematically violate the American people's constitutional rights. Chansley, who is representing himself, of course, filed the suit on Monday in Maricopa County Superior Court. That's the one from where Joe Arpaio was.
He means
Yes,
Cabal,
it was.
the straight edge streetwear brand.
315?
Yeah, owes him $40 trillion.
They need to bring back Court TV for this proceeding, by the way.
They're going to have to print a few Earth Crisis jerseys to pay that.
I'll buy one.
Yeah, I'll buy 7.
Chansley, given that it contains federal claims,
Why are these basketball jerseys $1 million each?
they still
Got legal bills.
they would still have to sell 40,000 of them.
I'll buy 10,000.
Every person in the entire world would have to buy like 5.
Yo, Dennis, what'd you do if you had $1,000 with nothing to do with it? There's
Cabal
your
jersey.
answer.
There it is.
Given that it contains federal claims, albeit wildly specious ones, it likely belongs in U.S. District Court. The claims in Chansley's suit include the central banking system and the Federal Reserve are unconstitutional. I don't see anything wrong with that. The U.S. government is guilty of treason for prioritizing the interests of foreign financiers at the expense of the American people. I still think he's spitting right now.
I'm telling you.
The NSA surveilled Chansley daily during using the Patriot Act as he was writing a second Declaration of Independence.
Let's go.
As you should.
What was your
Let's
thought?
go.
If Trump was smart, which we all know he's not, there would be conditions to your pardon. Like, all right, you stormed the Capitol, you wore your little fucking, like, Braveheart cosplay outfit
Sick outfit.
into the fucking, like, into the heart of the Capitol building, and you, like you said, like, committed literal treason on live television and live stream social media.
Thanks to the help of the FBI.
I'm cutting you a break. I'm in office again. I'm granting you a full presidential pardon.
But shut the fuck up.
But yeah, if you start talking crazy, or you turn fucking heel on me, then you're going right back into jail.
Here's your terms. You get no internet for 10 years.
Not even that. You can get on the internet and
5.
still fucking be that
6
guy
months.
that was at the Capitol building. You can talk all that QAnon shit you want, because that's what he wants.
Yeah.
But if you fucking switch it up, then I got to put you back in jail, buddy. Like, you're supposed to be on my team.
It's like, yo, pardon, but shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
True. I'm still.
Yeah, you got to sign this NDS.
Yeah.
What's the S stand?
What is the
NDA?
NDA. What am I? what's
Non-disclosure
NDA?
agreement.
Yeah, non-disclosure agreement. Why did I say NDS?
I don't know.
Is that another acronym that I just fucked
It's
up?
probably some crew you're in.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I'm in a lot.
I'm
True.
still piecing together. This is 26 pages of one paragraph, and
I want to read
There's-
all 26 pages.
there's more claims in this suit,
Well,
including
Hit it.
People with untreated fucking schizophrenia can write a 26-page manifesto.
they can
Go ahead
ramble.
and cook.
Yeah.
It's true. Claims of the suit also include that all radio stations and most of their DJs are part of the intelligence community,
Yeah, they are.
True.
that a scene in the 2008 Christopher Nolan directed Batman film The Dark Knight and many plot details of 2009's Avatar were cribbed from his writing and are proof that the NSA was spying on him.
True.
This motherfucker spitting.
That the NSA catfished him on Facebook by contacting him while pretending to be the actress Michelle Rodriguez,
True.
whom Chansley identifies as my celebrity crush.
True.
Mine too.
That when
Family.
he was then offered the opportunity to work with the NSA covertly and help them deal with otherworldly manners, that his shamanic beliefs made him a perfect candidate to handle. That he was emailed by Donald Trump on January 8th, 2021 from an address of donaldtrump@nsa.gov.
True.
And finally, that the government stole more than $100,000 in cryptocurrency from him personally.
Fucking true.
Chansley did not respond to inquiries from the Phoenix News Times made via the phone number and email he listed on his court paperwork. Chansley concludes his complaint by declaring himself the first president of the new constitutional republic of the United States.
Long may he reign.
The only laws in place
Michelle Rodriguez better be his first lady.
in Chansley's new republic are the Bill of Rights and the original U.S. Constitution.
True.
We've
He-
had a Slovenian first lady. We need a spicy Latina first lady next.
Girl.
He also said that Phoenix will be the capital of this new republic. And
go.
As his first act, Chansley said he would order the Federal Reserve to mint a 1-ounce gold coin and set its value at $40 trillion to pay off America's debt, which isn't really how debt or currency works. I am within all of my own rights and legal authority to do this because all of the information provided in this lawsuit is factual and cannot be argued.
Man, this guy sounds less crazy the more you read.
Right.
telling you.
He's
Right,
on to something.
Chansley. The shaman demanded $40 trillion in the lawsuit.
Shaman.
$38 trillion
Shaman.
to pay off
Mr. Lover.
American government's debt.
Mm.
$1 trillion to rebuild America's infrastructure, and another $1 trillion.
There's two things that bug me about the shaman.
Was it interrupting my story?
No,
Sorry.
that was Mike. I didn't interrupt your story much at all. One, all those other people, they deserved it. But why did he have to go for the kids WB? Does he not like Darkwing Duck? Two, I hate that his teeth are so nice compared to mine. I hate that he's batshit insane.
Wasn't
I
he
don't
the
know,
one?
Look at his
Yeah, I know.
chops, dude.
Wasn't he
You're
the one?
Fucking Christ.
When they were all initially locked up, like when they cracked down on all the ones that like they were able to identify and threw
Yeah,
behind
yeah.
bars, wasn't he the one whose mom got on like news channels and social media like crying about him being locked up because like he has like a specific like organic diet that he follows?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
And like has
Yes.
like a self-care routine that he can't get to while he's locked up.
Because I remember her
Yes.
saying like certain things give him quote unquote tummy troubles.
Yeah. Well, guess what? That's part of going to jail. Like you
Yeah.
lose those luxuries. Like
It's true.
this isn't something new.
Now, if I was DT, stands for Donald Trump, I would entertain the shit out of this guy. I would seriously have like Donald Trump's like has like a speech like what you say every hour,
At least.
right? I would have
If that's what you want to call it.
I would have this guy be my feature.
Your ad-libber? Like he's Flava Flav?
All right, I'm done. Tommy just fucking.
Oh, is that my drawing or did Tommy
model.
add to it?
I keep forgetting you're a fucking art teacher, you dickhead.
Here, give me
But-
the pen. I'm going to add to it.
No, please don't, because it'll distract me.
No, I'm not going to
But,
show you till you're done
Please
talking.
add more.
But just
And
Jesus,
put it right. Please draw Mario in front of it.
please staple it to his fucking glasses. But I would seriously be like, because look, no matter what batshit thing Donald Trump says, if he has that guy come on first and do what do you think, 15 minutes?
Shit.
Everything Donnie,
I sound great.
yes, everything Donnie says after that guy's set, you'd be like, all right,
He's
all
not
right.
so bad.
Is he hosting or is he featuring?
Right, exactly. My next guest is up next is Pete Hegseth. You know, it's like, yeah,
Or is he doing a drop-in?
if he did like a 15-minute speech before each Trump speech, everybody would be like, Trump said some fucking out of pocket shit, But did you hear the dude before him?
Did you hear the Shaman Bowl?
I would take the bullhead.
I came to see Trump, but I left talking about his opener.
Yeah.
I would take the bullhorns off of him, put him in a suit, clean him up, and just let him still let him riff. But I'd be like, oh yeah, so everything you say after those 15 minutes is like sounds completely sane no matter. So he'll talk about Space Force and be like, yeah, but that other guy was talking about, like legalizing, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, you should let that guy fucking open for him.
I agree.
It's
I think you're onto something.
It's like if you're in a band, like people in the band will get this. Find the shittiest band ever to be your opener. So even if you have an off night, you look like the fucking Rolling Stones because at least you're not as shitty as that opening band you brought with you.
The shitty Beatles.
Are they any good? They suck. But yeah, I think that guy should get his own TV show.
I think he should host the Joe Rogan Experience. Actually,
You should take over Charlie Kirk's show.
done.
Mike just nailed it.
Mic drop.
Mike just nailed it.
Mike drop.
I don't want to drop Mike. He's a very fragile boy.
I like him.
I got strong bones. The doctor
like-
told me.
I like that egg boy.
Yeah. That would be fucking fun, dude.
That's also pretty much everything I had for this
Wouldn't you
week.
fucking tune into QAnon Shaman? Jesus Christ. You got to keep this and put it in like the fucking.
It's
the
better. It
clips.
better be the thumbnail for this
It
week's
better
episode.
be the clip at least.
It's gonna be something.
What's he gonna do? He's lifting weights. He's crazy.
It looks just like you. What the fuck?
It does.
Dennis is easy to draw.
Just draw an amorphous blob and there you go.
No, you look cute.
You forgot to add my weird new
That's
eyelid.
incredible.
Oh yeah.
You forgot to add my weird new
I
eyelid,
gotta
dude.
put that fucking
That fucking
that festering herpes.
that parasitic twin growing on my left eyelid. Fuck
There,
me in the
done.
mouth. We just draw a big dick on my eyelid.
No, I drew that fucking pulsating boil.
Oh my god, it's so obnoxious.
It does look like it's pulsating.
Oh my god, it's so red. It's like Jesus Christ, it looks like a baboon's ass. It's like fuck me.
Okay, well, let's get into homework then.
Okey-dokey.
Each week, Tom, Mike, and I assign each other a piece of music and a piece of comedy to report back on the following week.
I have a special request for next week, but we'll
And-
do that at the assigning time.
All right. And we report back on it the following week. So last week, not only was I not here, but there was no guest. It was just young Thomas and old ass Mike. I believe this was Tom's pick. Jordan Jensen's "Take Me With You." Every negative thing they used to say about Schumer and Glazer back in the day, how female comedians only want to talk about their pussies and shit like that, it kind of holds true to Jordan Jensen, but the jokes are better crafted and funnier. So it is kind of like leans into that whole stereotype or whatever, but it's just better done. But I've seen stuff from this lady for a long time, and as far as this special goes, it's good. It's not great. I gave it a 6.5. I enjoyed my time with it, but I didn't think it was anything mind-blowing. It's still better than the previous people I mentioned, but she kind of does like what you expect from, what jerk-offs think, all female comedians talk about. But she's really good at it.
She's funny.
But
I liked it because it was the first like feature-length special I've seen. Like, this is the only thing longer than like an
30
Instagram
minutes.
reel.
Well, she has a 30-minute special.
She has a
I never
30
saw
minute.
it.
She has a 30-minute gas digital special,
which is fantastic.
which is really good, and she has a 20 minutes called the Death Chunk.
Yes.
It's okay.
Yes.
All right, I'll check those out.
It's good.
It's
very good.
It's one topic. It's good.
Okay,
It's like Take Me With You is good. It's just not great.
but you're right. Like the whole like I'm open about my sexuality.
It's fine. I like that
template
shit.
is fine if you're funny, and
If-
she's super funny.
if it's
She's
a
very
well-crafted
funny.
joke.
Yeah, like
And she knows how to deliver a
it's
joke
it's
too.
it's a tried and true method it's a cheat code for female comics.
Yeah.
If they're funny about it and they're like original and
Whereas
charming
Schumer
about it.
wasn't funny about
Shit,
it.
Schumer
yeah.
wasn't funny about it. Glazer was hit or miss.
Yeah.
And this
I
was
thought
pretty good.
I wish she would spend more time with is her material on like autistic kids, because the bit she had about like the autistic kid giving his like class dissertation or whatever, and he just gets up and just goes like that fucked me up. But other than that, it never got above a ha 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 ha. It was good. It just wasn't great. And I actually went into it because like the half hour and the death chunk I really liked.
Mm-hmm.
But it was good. I enjoyed it, but 6.5 out of 10. But Mike,
think
anything
about
else?
the
to
same.
add
About the
on?
same.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
Tommy, C4 is also yours.
Mhm.
C4, Payback's a bitch. This is a stupid record, like so fucking stupid. But I'm on my 5th listen. Just really Neanderthal knuckle dragging jams that just work so fucking well at what they're going for. Never thought I'd hear a song start with a line, "You got herpes on your face." But here I am.
Yeah.
No notes.
suck my dick, kiss the tip, eat the peanuts from my shit.
But here I am. No notes.
Real fucking caveman hours.
Good job, guys / gals, etc. 8 out of 10.
I couldn't believe that record.
It is so dumb.
It's a 10
and
for
just
me.
Neanderthal.
It's
But so needed dumb.
it's dumb.
Same.
It's funny. It's mean. It's all of those things
But
rolled
it's
into
so
one.
good,
But
like-
it's so fucking
Yeah.
hard and good at the same
The
time.
fast parts are extremely fast. The slow parts, or like the mid-pace parts, are hard as shit without being dumb. It's a dumb record. Like, turn your brain off when you listen to
It
it.
goes by like that.
Yeah.
But when
It
you turn
doesn't
off your
drag for
brain
a second.
and listen to it, you're just be like, hell yeah, dude.
Yes, dude.
I really would like to see this live.
They're playing a Philly show with Monkey Fellow
I'm not-
on November 30th.
But yeah, it was really dumb. But man, like, I had been like listening to like Smarty Pants shit for a couple of days.
Oh, that's a great
And this
palate
here,
cleanser.
I was just like, Daddy needed this. Daddy needed
It
this
like
record.
flies by too.
Next
Yeah.
time I'm in the van with Alex and he's trying to play some fucking technical shit,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be like,
tech-
no, wait.
shut up.
Let me put this on real quick.
Here's Al Skolnick's solo record. Like,
C4's back.
fuck you.
Oh, I'm gonna punish him with this.
Yeah. I
Nice.
didn't really think it was that short either. I think it was a perfect length.
It's like 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was a perfect
flies
length for
by.
that type of record.
It's exactly
Yeah.
one car ride from home to work and vice
Nice.
versa. So
I got
it's a
through it
good.
in one dump. So yeah, I enjoyed it quite a bit. I believe Michael came on board with Hellbound 7 Seal.
Yes.
He gave us that one.
7 Seal seems like a really noisy situation. Arc.
Is Dave Attell playing
Yeah.
the
Yes.
The
recorder?
recorder.
This is decent, but some songs feel like one member, probably the one whose house they practice at, was like, "Yeah, boys, it's spooky and all, but there's no breakdown." And so they have this staple one on the end of every song just to keep Brian happy. 5 out of 10 record. If they had stopped tacking on a breakdown at the end, I'd have gave it like a 6.5. But the fact that every song kind of stops and then dun 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 dun, dun, I was like, all right.
It's classic Euro band who's really into Clevo hardcore.
It totally
yeah,
does.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
they're,
it's
you
fun.
could tell they're not organically grown in Cleveland. They're from
Yeah.
another area,
Yeah.
and they're just trying to ride that wave as
it's-
hard as they can.
It smells of that. I thought it was just okay at first, but that song Stone Age hits hard. Death Animation was sick too.
Was that the third one?
I think those are songs 2 and 3 or 3
Yeah.
and 4, one of those.
The third one's a banger.
It's not mine, but I could see this being some young person's new favorite band. 6.5 out of 10.
Oh yeah, it's probably sick live, but it just seems like always seems like the breakdown at the end is like an afterthought of the song.
Like the song is a vehicle for the breakdown,
Yeah,
or
but
vice versa.
But the thing is, like, if they had cut that off, I would have been perfectly content with what was left behind, with just what was left.
I like tacked on like stupid breakdowns every once in a while.
once
but
in a
don't
while,
you?
sure,
but
yeah.
also, it does make you appreciate it more when a band really weaves a breakdown into
Yes.
the song.
Yeah, yes, both can be
Yeah.
true. I feel like
yeah, that's fair.
and a lot of Euro bands are guilty of this.
Yes, they are.
Like
The ones that I like.
they'll just tack it on at the end, and a lot of Euro like heavy bands, especially not just hardcore bands, like the heavier ones are the ones that do it, are like the most serial offenders.
Yeah.
And I don't mean offender in a bad way. I just mean that's usually their MO.
Why they made a cereal?
Cereal's tight.
You guys missed me last week. Mike also brought us
Mr.
innumerable.
Lava.
Fuck Christ, dude. All right, completely derailed me there. Fuck you, Mike. Shabba.
Gotta fight fire with fire, baby.
But God damn it, innumerable forms. Pain effulgence. Is that how the word's pronounced?
I think it is.
Effulgence.
Effulgence. It took me forever to figure out how many N's and M's go in innumerable.
Who cares?
I have no idea
Several.
what effulgence means, but Cave Metal with Sweet Dive Bombs are tight. 9 out of 10 record. Record rips. It's nothing groundbreaking, nothing new under the sun, but if you like cavernous metal with sweet, you're in for a fucking treat.
I've
'cause it's
listened.
really good.
I've listened to this at least 3 times all the way through since it came out. Before this assignment, it's better than their last record, but it doesn't beat out Punishment and Flesh as my favorite. Best track probably Dissonant Drift or
That's a banger.
Resentment
Resentiment.
Sure.
right after it.
Yeah.
Overwhelming Subjugation. What is this? A text thread with Dennis? Great.
Oh,
I
got
said,
him.
Great. Not good, but not the greatest. This record is great. 8 out of 10.
All right.
Yeah. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
I'm a big fan of Innumerable.
Oh, since Tommy forgot to left it off of the last episode.
Some of his reviews.
I don't remember it off because I just sent it to you and deleted it. But the
You said he
Jilly-
said the Weapon X demo was fantastic and he loved it.
no, that's not true at all. I said the vocals are stupid. The music is fine. Jillian Carter, the music. Look, it's really really good. It reminds me of like late '90s screamo, not in the swoop hair tight pants era, but like the old emo backpack wiggle kids.
Backpack
Yeah,
Kids
like
was
that stuff,
funny.
and it was actually really good, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. Majority Rule, like that band can't miss, and you gotta admire that band just strictly on consistency alone.
They surprised me.
Yeah, that was a great EP. I don't remember what numbers towards the game, but high marks for Jillian or Gillian Carter and Majority Rule.
It must be Jillian.
Yeah,
So,
doesn't matter.
oh, I have a special request for homework next week.
A special request
Go on.
from you.
Next week, one of all of our favorites, Matt McCusker, is dropping a Netflix special on Tuesday.
So this is like a company-wide one.
I think next Wednesday we should all do his new special as homework
Fair enough.
because
Will do.
it'll have just come out the night before and then we can sit with it for like a week. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's called a
A
humble,
humble
offering
offering.
on Netflix.
So who wants to assign first?
So should we go to one since we all have to do Matt McCusker?
What do you mean?
Let's all just do one record.
This week? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Everybody
with
do
that.
one record, and then we'll all watch the same special.
All right. Well, I got a really quick one for
Same.
you, so it won't take long for anybody. It's a band I'm sure both of you have heard called Buried Alive, and this
Many times.
and this is called the Watchmen Sessions. And what it is the 3-song demo plus a compilation song from that were all recorded in the same session.
Huh.
So it's 4 songs. It's
I've
their
never heard of it.
demo plus 1, but it was released again as the Watchmen Sessions, and it's just 4 songs.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I got for you.
Can I go?
Yeah, man.
All right. Well, Mark's not here, so fuck him. I was gonna give him a shout out with this recommendation. 'Cause,
Boo.
Conservative military image.
yeah,
Chubby and the gang.
Haywire.
I'll leave.
Any other band that has fucking allegations or a criminal record?
No, again, back to our original assessment of Mark Green's music recommendations. You get 50% that, and you get 50% fucking solid gold.
True.
This is the one of the many times he's hit. This is a band he recommended to me
Okay.
many moons ago, and it was always like a, pretty okay fan of, but this new record they released this year
Manny has a lot
is
of moons.
one of my top contenders for album of the year.
Ooh.
Interesting.
The band is called The Berries.
Oh.
Berries.
Yes, like oops, all berries.
Yo, berries are sick as fuck, dude.
It's just a self-titled record.
I hate that.
I haven't listened to this in a while.
You know it?
Mm-hmm. I'm familiar. I don't know it super, super well.
Nice.
This album or the band?
The band and the album.
Oh, okay.
I have an easy one for you guys. I have a Youth Crew staple, Break Down the Walls.
Oh.
It's the only Youth of Today record I even like, really.
I mean, yeah. There's a reason for that.
And for Josh and those listening, that is Youth of Today, Break Down the Walls.
We will break down the wall.
I like that part.
Yeah, it is pretty sick.
Patreon.com/IRRAndy.
Also, friend of the podcast and sweetest boy in the entire world, Steven Greathouse. First off, lost his fucking dog. Argo.
Fucking the King Argo.
Argo went on to that great old dog park in the sky. We love that guy. We miss him. So condolences to Steve. Also,
Steve, I'm going to pistol whip a guy and drag him to the ATM in your honor.
Straight up.
make him do 6 graves. But also, he has 2 new Instagram things.
2.
One of them is he posts about certain
Feet pics.
beers he's drinking and also books he's reading, and it's called Beers with Books.
Oh.
And so it's interesting. It's just like he gives you like a rundown of the beer he's drinking and also what book he's reading. So give that a follow. So he gets, he's more inclined to do more. And he also has one. I'll put a link to it in the description of this episode. But he's doing one. Oh, it's called Born Annoying Merch.
Born Annoying Merch.
Mm-hmm.
And it's him just posting merch that he has, and just like giving you a little like backstory about like, this is the band. This is when I got this shirt. Here's some little situations around it.
It's a pretty cool concept.
It's a pretty cool concept. He's a great guy. We love him. And so go check those out. That's all I have for this week. Mike, do you want to plug the record that you have just put out?
I would love to. So Friday, October 24th is the official release date of the Sunburster LP. No semblance of Peaceful Existence.
Yeah.
We have 2 singles out already that you can check out on all the streaming sites or
Idris Elba.
Or Bandcamp. Shout out Idris Elba. But yeah,
Gin and Juice.
we will be announcing a record release show shortly. It'll probably be like early to mid-November-ish once we lock down a venue.
Razor
And
Wrist is playing.
I fucking wish. And yeah, it'll be us and Violent Form and probably one other band.
I've been wanting to see Violent Form. That's cool.
So
And that record is out on Knife Hits Record.
that is true.
Shout out to the prettiest boy in Philadelphia.
Even if he cut his hair.
Port Richmond,
It's like the
Jesus.
mighty Samson cut his hair.
Hmm.
Gotta love that boy. We gotta get him back on the fucking pod.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure he would.
Tommy, you got anything?
I similarly, unlike basically telling the story of the merch, I am unloading a fucking shit ton of some of mine. So if anybody's interested in that,
We will be putting pictures of it up on the Ear and Ill
You gonna link it
Instagram page.
I might put a picture or 2 in the stories or something, but
You can put it on the main thing.
I'm going to put pictures and sizes of everything in a Dropbox file, and I'll send you a link to that if you want to take a look around.
Yeah.
See what I got.
And yeah,
I have a Depop page and an eBay page and shit.
to reach him,
so
just DM
just DM the podcast.
Ear and Ill
I'll get it.
on like, subscribe, comment.
And if I know you personally, I'll probably just give it to you.
Yeah, you might have to come pick it up. But yeah, so
I might be purging my t-shirt stash soon too, so stay in touch.
I will not be doing that.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, yeah. I love you more than I can say. I love you twice as much tomorrow. Love you more than I can say. Oh, yeah, yeah. I miss you every single day. Why must my life be feel so long? I love you more than I can say. Thank you.